you can see, the direct correlation between the data and the attainment levels is really good, and the children are making progress.
Excuse me, are those your pyjamas?
Chloe.
Where you at? 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 Where you at?
Make me happy. Make me happy. Y-O-U-N-D-L-I-F-E.
That's my family. That's my family.
Where you at? 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 Where's the young love come up?
Y-O-U-N-D-L-I-F-E. Make me happy. Make me happy. Y-O-U-N-D-L-I-F-E. That's my family. That's my family.
Where you at? 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 Where's the young love come up?
Good evening. How is everyone? I thought I'd make it official. Well, you know,
hype.
We're great.
That
How are
was.
you, Ed?
I'm very well. I've got questions. Involving Disney, but I'm going to come on to them. But Kieran,
Yeah.
like that start, you were on a
Yeah.
work call. You
Yeah.
were in pajamas
Yeah.
on a work call.
Yeah.
What? Oh! Sorry. He was.
What just happened?
Is he okay?
I don't know. I've just put him back. Yes, happy birthday, Becca. Let's take them out of that screen
You're
in
a
the room.
legend.
Oh dear. Oh,
You guys.
but I don't know if anyone noticed there. He was in pajamas again.
Again, slacker.
He definitely had pajamas. Sarah and Phil, how are you?
Yeah, we're pretty good.
Doing all right, thank you, Ed. Yeah, doing
Good.
all right. I mean, what
How-
a crazy day of weather. So this
Yeah.
morning I was like, I'm going to go out for a walk with Anne, and it then tipped it down. So I was like, no. And then I was like,
Yeah.
oh, wait, there's a gap this afternoon. So she woke up from her very short nap this afternoon, and we're like, okay, coats on, because it's probably going to rain. It says it was going to rain. Welly boots on.
65% chance of rain. That's
And-
pretty high.
Oh,
Then
taking the
we-
chances.
Walk and go for a walk, and it's just glorious hot sunshine the whole
And
time. We're sweating.
sweating,
Do you know,
melting.
when my little brother, who is now 300, but
Same.
when he was about 6, he said he came up with the wisest thing I've ever heard. He said, "Oh, I don't believe in weather forecasts because it's like predicting the future." He was 6.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, scientifically backed, but you know, I think he's given into it now. But
Can we check on Kieran?
Yeah,
Sorry.
should we see if he's okay?
As much as we saw Chloe come into screen
I mean-
and say happy birthday, Becca, I'm just worried about.
He was
Here's Kieran.
Oh, it's okay.
that was quite
Okay.
aggressive. I was looking. I think
That was, I mean, you got knocked over backwards.
Yeah, I went.
I was expecting to
That's-
see you in your picture behind you in Africa with the
Yes.
giraffe.
I
It
got
was Tim
Yeah.
Strong. To quote Tim Strong, that was the
Yeah.
most extreme pie ever. I think he's right. I
think so.
Can you just let us know what extreme means in the comments, please?
yes.
Thank you.
Yes. So, we're here.
We are.
But-
We've got some stuff for the gang today,
wait.
don't we?
We have. We have. We've got stuff coming up. Sarah, what have we got coming up?
I don't have a clue. Let's see though, because I can cheat. I think we've got some music. I'm pretty sure Steve has written us yet another song. So
Okay.
excited! More for the isolation tapes. I think we should probably check in because I have a feeling we all forgot yet again to tell Caleb to stop counting. So he's probably still counting. I think he has like started and stopped several
Should
different
we? I
times.
mean, we can
But-
check in on him. Like, it's been a week. Surely he's reached his target.
397, 396, 395, 394.
Nope, still going.
Still going.
I do know. I forgot to play his. But maybe we can do that later.
Great.
Um,
Great theme song.
So we have game shows. We
We
have
do.
got the answer for your lack of sport.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
This summer was meant to be the best for sport. We were meant to have the Euros tonight or yesterday. The Euros were meant to start instead we're restarting the Premier League. We were meant to have the Euros.
Weird.
We were meant to get the Olympics in Japan. Not happening. We were meant to get other stuff as well. But it's all been
Yeah.
cancelled.
Other
Tour de
stuff.
But-
France? Is that this year?
Well, that's every year.
Tonight,
That's every year.
yes, Tour de France has been delayed. It's happening in August. But
I don't know.
it's but tonight we
We've
have
got
got the
sport for
replacement.
you.
We have got sport.
We do.
We've done
I
many
do.
things over the last 11 weeks, but tonight we start sport. We restart sport on behalf of the country. But in the meantime, Kieran, is your face all right?
Yeah, my face is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you
quite,
for the concern.
quite an aggressive pieing.
It
Good.
was.
In the meantime, let's sit back and listen to track 12
Yes.
of the isolation tapes.
Bring it.
Hi there, Hertford and Hoddesdon Young Life. It's Song of the Week. It was 3 months ago, I had to change the only life I know. I was told that I had no choice but sit and be home alone. I walk this empty house, looking at the things that I could do. But there's nothing here, and I'm the only one, and I'm home alone. I'm home alone, I'm home alone. I'm home alone, I'm home alone. My dog's the only one that's home beside me. Even my cat has run away and left me. If only someone could come here and see me. Till then, I'm home alone. Now things are changing, I can go outside and meet a friend. In a social bubble, I no longer have to walk alone. Now I have some hope, I'm quite sure that everything's alright. My cat has come back, and now I know there's an end to home alone. I'm home alone, I'm home alone. I'm home alone, I'm home alone. My dog's the only one that's home beside me. Even my cat has run away and left me.
Mr. Steve King.
They just keep
Mr.
getting
King.
better.
They do.
Even his cat
Right.
has left.
Yes, it's a heartbreaking story, that, but the cat returns. The cat came back, it never went away.
Yeah.
But Steve King, I have massive respect for, but I saw something happen in the comments before club.
Oh, what was that?
Ooh.
I think I missed that. You seem quite.
See, we were
incensed.
Good word.
We were
Almost
setting up
have
the
a
club.
meaning
We
for
were
that,
getting,
And what does
we
that
were doing
mean?
our vocal exercises. We were doing our stretches, and Kieran picked up.
Sorry.
Kieran picked up on the fact that maybe I was a little bit grumpy. And put that in the comments, asking people why. Just asking.
He
to
was
which,
grumpy.
Yeah. Oh, Steve King.
Oh, ouch.
here's the thing, King. Here's the thing, King. I might be short. Yeah, I got that. I know.
He's getting serious.
But here's the thing.
He's
At least
getting
I'm not the
loud.
giant out of Jack and the Beanstalk.
He's getting close.
Who comes better? Who comes out better in the fairy tales? Right? A little dwarf or big giant man? No, he ends up falling out of a beanstalk. All right, King. There we go.
Woo! Okay.
Did you get
we're
that out
fine.
of your system? Do you feel better?
We're fine. No, but
No.
that's another story. But
Told you he was grumpy.
it went on. It went on from there.
Wow.
Oh no! What
Right.
happened next?
Ed is grumpy.
Becca.
Tim is Doc. Sarah is happy. Phil is sleepy. Helen is dopey, and Steve is bashful. It's just nobody comes out well. Well, Sarah does, and Tim. But
Why is Helen dopey, Becca?
that's what Helen thought. I like this. I've got
Unbelievable.
dear. Right. So. Right.
You were talking about sport.
No, I guess
You were
you-
talking about
I was-
sport, Ed, and I was
I
wondering.
was talking about sport. Yeah.
I was wondering if we could have, like, I don't know, if there was some sort of way we could build up to it, maybe like a countdown or something to build up to the sport.
Oh, a countdown to sport. Clever.
Yeah.
Right.
Here's the countdown to sport.
330, 329, 328, 327, 326, 325, 300.
Okay, we probably need to speed
Yeah.
along.
Go
Okay,
to the
so
sport.
here's the sport. The thing about sport is subjective. And we're, at the moment, because of social distancing, we can't get near each other to do sport. But Stepanka, over in Hoddesdon Young Life's building, in her office, she has been thinking about how we can recreate sport. And she took what she had, and she has made us sport. For those of you who don't know Stepanka keeps quails. You heard me, quails. And so we present the sport from club. It's called the Quail Olympics.
Bulls 43 and the Lakers 41.
So the women's high jump
Jumping
going in
at
first
one.
position is
It
Kariana
is the World Junior
Deminovic
Champion
of
2018
Belarus.
For Belarus, Karina Demidek.
Only cleared that bar at the second attempt. That will go against her. But really good that she cleared that bar. She's wanted to wear that US uniform for so many years. And she's here, she's got the opportunity. Oh, and she makes it. Yeah.
When you're that good, it's that simple. And United go 2-0 up.
This is her 2:02 attempt. No. And it didn't look likely, did it?
The goal! And scores a fantastic goal! And Wayne Rooney is back. 8:91, the longest long jump in history.
A shout there, but he carried on, Wayne Rooney. And here's a chance because of it. Oh, what a wonderful finish from Wayne Rooney.
Yes.
Well, that was
Sport
just
is
the
back.
greatest thing ever.
And if you love that, it's every 4 years.
Yes.
Yes, in 4 years. So, yes.
2024.
My favourite was definitely the long jump.
The long
That
jump.
quail at the end there. Sheesh, 8 meters. What was it? That was insane.
8 meters.
Exactly. Exactly.
So what we've done there, in the past we've given you pugs. Now we're giving you quails. There are no actually.
Amazing.
I was hearing today that Ellis has recently got a kitten in his house.
Oh.
I mean that would create a trio.
Come on, Ellis.
We've seen pugs. We've seen quails. I mean, Ellis's kitten, I only know about that because he posted on Instagram that it knocked what's the spiky plant? Why is my mind blank? Sorry?
A cactus?
A cactus. It knocked a cactus down a toilet. So I like this cat already.
There you go.
So Ellis,
let's get it on.
We want to see some performance with your kitten.
Ed,
Right.
it's ironic there that you just couldn't think of that word for the spiky plant.
Yes.
That is
You're
ironic.
loving the links, aren't you, Ed? You're loving
I
the
am.
links.
I am. It's seamless.
I work
do
hard
that,
on
and then it gives me long enough to get it up on my computer.
Yeah.
Tell me why. What are you thinking about words, Kira?
I was thinking about words, and I was wondering if we could learn any more.
Oh, I think we could probably manage that, don't you?
You enjoying this, Sarah?
Yep.
She was just nipping up for a lasagna. It was fine. Let's find out from Tim. I hope we're not going to disturb him if we just go to Tim.
I do love a good crossword. Dogma instills internal power supply. 5 letters. That would be mains. Next clue. No. That can't be right. There's a mistake in this. I think this warrants a complete letter. I am writing to the Morsofts who compiled this crossword as a noted human verbalist myself. It is not out of an ultra-crepidarian act that I do so. Your egregious lack of professionalism is ubiquitous in your work, and your editor clearly has ultra-fine faith in your abilities. This suggests either sycophancy or that you are unisilence. Furthermore, now wait, hang on. Ultramontane has an E on the end, doesn't it? Well, don't I look like New Sakista?
Guys,
What?
I don't think I'm the only grumpy one here tonight.
I don't know about anyone else. I did not follow.
Right,
Oh
so
my gosh.
just a lot of words. A lot of very long words. But that is how how do you complain to a crossword writer? Like, how do you
I
impress?
haven't heard of most of the words that he just used.
I think what's important to note, though, is that he did realise his spelling mistake and was able to correct it before he sent the letter, because he would have looked like a whatever word he then came up with after that.
Declan raises a good point. We did promise word of the day, and we got multiple words. We could run the same clip for the next 15 weeks, and technically,
I still wouldn't understand what he was talking about.
Nope.
Well, maybe you should concentrate more. After 15 weeks, I would hope you would. That would take us through to November. Right. Cactus. A lot of people are shouting cactus at me. This is good. Good.
I think Helen raises a good point, and we need to get clarification from Tim. The question is, there it is. Do you eat dictionaries for dinner, Tim? Please respond in the comments below.
This is a very important question.
I think he has thesauruses. I think he has thesauruses for tea, because that's
quite possibly.
That's alliteration. Well, they would start with T. Okay.
Oh, he only has them for lunch. Sorry, just to only have them for lunch.
I think we have still to come up. We still have the game show.
Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, who isn't excited about that? We have, but we also have one of the leaders coming on to talk to us. Do you think we should count down
build
to
up
it?
to that? Yeah.
Build up or build down?
Oh, let's build down.
Ooh.
Oh, seriously. Last time we saw Caleb, he was dropping off.
Make sure he's okay.
So let's just check in on Caleb.
You all right?
263. 262. 261. 260. 259. 258.
He's made his own flag. He's made his own
I'm having fun.
flag.
So here's the thing. He came on saying that he'd learned a new skill, okay? He'd learned a new skill that he could count backwards from 1,000. And now I think I'm starting to ask the question to myself, did he think he could do it? Did he know he could do it? Did he actually
Has he done
learn?
it before?
Yeah.
Well, I think we started checking in on him 3 weeks ago. And since it's taken him 3 weeks to get down into the 300, so if he's done it before, he must have started at least 3 weeks before. So that would take him. I reckon he could have done it twice during lockdown.
Oh,
quite possibly.
I don't know.
Maybe he's
I hope
right.
everyone's practicing at home.
But that is so. Yeah, try it. Try counting. It's great. But now we come to the part of the evening where one of us leaders stands up or doesn't stand up even here, talks to us about what's going on in their worlds and what's on their minds. So this week, he's back. It's Luke.
Hello. It's good to be here again, be back in the online realm of Young Life. So I want to start with this. There's a quote from a guy I liked watching a lot when I was younger. He's a motivational speaker called Eric Thomas. And I'm just going to read out this quote for you. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And I remember a lot when I was younger, even now, I still enjoy watching motivational speech, the inspirational music in the background, and someone's speaker, a charismatic speaker, being very loud, very energetic, very enthusiastic, telling you can do this. And I could resonate with their message, but sometimes I struggle to get what they're saying. But what they're talking about is this theme of persistence and not giving up. I think I don't need to remind you of the season that we're in, but it can be difficult. What's the point, And that's something that's going to continue even throughout the rest of our lives. What's the point in doing what I'm doing right now? Why should I do this? You see, we want things. We all want things. But do we do anything to actually work towards those things, to achieve those things? I quite like asking people not what they want to do, because everyone has dreams, but I quite like asking people, how are you working towards your dreams right now? I find it's a more interesting conversation that way. But when it comes to my faith and what I believe in, we are told that success in God's understanding of the way of the world, as we read about in the Bible, is not the same as worldly success. He desires for us to spend eternity with him rather than just living out our earthly days, getting rich, getting a nice house, and all of these things. And so my idea of success and persisting to get success has changed a lot as I've walked in my relationship with Jesus. But there's one thing I want to just really get you guys to hold on to, because you've all got dreams and we all want to persist, and I don't want this to be another motivational speech, but I really just want to address one question which I'm going to come to. There is a parable in which Jesus was teaching his disciples to show them that they should always pray and they should not give up. You can find this in Luke chapter 18 if you're interested. And he says in this parable that there was a judge who neither feared God or cared what people thought. He was just blown around like the wind. And there was a widow in that town who kept coming to him with the plea, "Grant me justice against my adversary." And what ends up happening, the parable is used to explain faith and what faith means. Well, I want you to hold on to this idea. This widow in the parable kept coming to this judge. And I don't know about you guys, but I've found sometimes I want something and I don't do anything about it. I don't even pray about it. I don't persist in it. And what Jesus is teaching here, he said it at the start. We should always pray and never give up. Jesus taught us how to pray. There's an entire half a chapter earlier on in the Gospels about it. But this widow prayed that she would be granted justice against her adversary. How many times have you actually prayed about something you desire? And be honest. You might have thought about it up here, you might feel it in here, but how many times have you really done something about something you want to happen? Have you prayed? Have you persisted? We have to keep going and not give up, and that's a reminder really at this time. We need to persist. If you've not prayed about something that right now is really difficult for you, or something that you're really hoping to do, pray about it. I really encourage you to not give up. You've got to keep going. There's some things now I can think about that I've been praying for years, and I'm not even seeing any headway with some of these things. But there's what I have seen headway in is certain areas where I have really persisted. And I encourage you, don't give up. Pray about what you are trying to, whether you want to be granted justice against your adversary, as this widow did. My prayer for you guys is that you will persist in where you're at. Maybe what persistence looks like for you now is, after hearing the Unlife Club talks for a while, you might have watched a fair few on YouTube. Read about it. Listen about it. Speak to your leaders about something. Do something that you haven't yet done to overcome something that you're coming into right now. And I guess you can maybe give some thought to a relationship with Jesus. Maybe that's what overcoming the hurdle you're in front of right now looks like. But I encourage you, just as the motivational speaker said, to not give up. Ones I've watched before. Jesus tells us not to give up and to always be praying. Always. We can pray to the creator of the universe, who is far bigger than anything we can ever imagine, our problems and even our dreams. So persist, continue to always pray, don't give up. And if there's something that's troubling you right now and you're thinking about it, speak to a leader, and we would love to pray for you and to pray with you. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I look forward to seeing you all soon.
Thank you so much, Luke. I just want to read that quote again you gave at the beginning from Eric Thomas. When you want to succeed as much as you want to breathe, you will have success. And I think it's important to remember where we get our breath from, and that Jesus breathes life into us, and all things that we gain are through Jesus and for his name. And Luke said about having an eternity with him. And remember that these things that we're maybe praying for maybe aren't part of God's plan, and maybe they're not necessary, and that's why we're not seeing headway. But if it's in God's plan, pray to him, talk to him, start that conversation. I challenge you this week to start a conversation with God. Live his plan, find out what he has planned for you, and remember where our breath comes from.
Thank you, Kieran. Thank you, Luke.
You're welcome.
There we go.
I'm in the wrong place.
Oh
no.
We've got people in the wrong order. Right. Okay. So if I take you in and then I put you out, in, out, then shake him all about. I do the okie dokie. Hey, there we go. Okay.
I'm in my place.
It is time to play. Don't say yes. Don't say no. The game will be over. Don't say yes. Don't say no. The game will be over. Here's the thing, guys. I've managed to unplug my headphones so I can't hear what's going on. There we go. He's in. Panic. I danced too heavily and undid my thing. Now, so it's the game that everyone wants to play. Now, we had a contestant online just a second ago, and I think they're having connection issues because they've just disappeared, but they're coming back. So, for those of you who haven't played or seen Yes, No Games... Oh, we've got 2 contestants. This is exciting. For those of you who haven't seen Yes, No Game, Phil, what are the rules?
Is he muted? He doesn't know?
Okay, you're not muted anymore, Phil.
Oh,
what are the rules?
Don't say yes. Don't say no. Don't say don't say mm-hmm. Don't say Don't say
your time is up.
So
Right,
we have me, the host of our new show, the Yes No Game. We have Kieran, who is Mr. Timer, and we also have Mr. Philip, who is going to be asking today's questions. Is that all right, Philip? I should have checked with you before.
You were the host, but I can do a few.
Okay. I mean,
unbelievable.
The hostess with the most. Oh, okay. So let's welcome our first person in. I'm gonna remember I'm grumpy, so let's not pick on Ed. Okay. Here comes our first contestant. Who is it, ladies and gentlemen? It's Summer. Woo! There's Summer down here. Summer, how are you?
Tired.
You're tired. What are you tired from?
Do you mean
Summer?
sleepy?
No, I had a panic attack, so I'm really tired.
Oh, I'm sorry. That
That's
was
fine, don't worry.
yes. Where
am I supposed
Everyone looks very scared. You're wearing a Soul Survivor hoodie. What more could you want? What have you been up to today?
School.
Are you physically in school?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, what was that like?
Boring.
Oh, okay.
How many people were there?
Quite a lot actually.
Yeah.
But like it's a big room we're put in. We have to be in 2 meter distance at all time.
That's
kind of
good.
weird, I'm sure.
That is weird, but it's exciting to see everyone again, I guess. Or not. I mean, okay. Nice to see us, though, isn't it? Nice to see us. Okay, Summer. Yeah. We're gonna play a game. Do you know the rules? And where on?
You can only say yes, and you can only say no.
Yep. Okay. You are going to be heading below Ellis. Ellis will be very pleased to see you down there. Ellis lasted for 7.43 seconds, which was, he did actually have 2 goes. He was out in 1.43 seconds the second go. So,
Ellis, you suck at this.
Yeah. This is the Sarah Weston leaderboard, because formerly Sarah was losing with 10 seconds, but she is now in penultimate place because Ellis was out in 7.43 seconds.
Good word.
So, Summer, limbering
Yes.
up there, where on the board are you thinking you're going to come?
I'm just hoping I don't get below Ellis.
You don't want to
Come
get
on,
below
high.
Ellis? Okay.
Aim high, Summer.
Becca is at 2 minutes 30.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna beat Becca.
Yeah.
We don't-
Okay.
Here we go.
Fighting talk. Yes.
We haven't
Okay.
scheduled time in the show for that.
Okay. So let's get the timer up on the clock. Okay, Mr. Timer, play that time thing. Okay, Philip, are you ready?
Maybe.
Okay. Oh, starting the game. Summer, are you ready? Contestant 1, are you ready?
Absolutely not.
Okay, let's start the timer, and we start now.
Wonderful. So, Summer, you've been in school. Did you have a maths class today?
Well, I was supposed to. I didn't because I
Okay.
was busy doing history, so I kind of
Got you.
skipped.
No problem. That's fine. Okay, but we've done a lot of counting recently, haven't we, on the show? There's been ups and downs, right?
I think there's been too much counting.
Caleb,
Do you,
count it.
do you
Okay,
think there's too
so-
much counting, Summer?
I don't think there's been enough.
Can you
We
just-
just keep going with counting
If
because I mean you
one-on-one-
haven't got me counting yet, so that's your next
Okay, here we go. 1 + 1 equals.
Two.
You said 2, correct?
Yeah.
Oh!
Hey, Emma!
Wait.
Hey,
did I
Emma.
get below Alice?
No,
No,
you
no,
did.
right.
41 seconds. So, interesting that Emma is there because you go directly above Emma.
Yes!
Ooh.
Yes! Summer beats Mum! Whoop, whoop!
Well done.
Summer goes with 0 minutes, 41 seconds.
Good job, Summer.
And 0.6. That is brilliant. There we are,
Rebecca
Summer.
cheated. No, she was alright.
No, she was.
She
it
used
was.
hacks.
Well,
I'm
we'll go to
calling
the
hacks.
independent adjudicator.
I mean, we'll go to VAR or goal line assist. It's probably not switched on. Oh, he's gone current. Oh, doing some topical material. Okay, so Summer, that is brilliant. You are mid-table.
Great job.
You're the West Ham of the yes/no game. So thank you very much. Now we have to ceremoniously push you out.
I beat
And
my
we're
mum,
going to
that's all I
do
care
that
about.
in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Summer, goodbye! There we go. Good pushing, Kieran. Oh, that was exciting. Now, we did have a second contestant lined up, but I think they're having connection issues because they keep popping up. Oh, she's back now. Says device not connected. Is it going to work? We have... they're just connecting. Your guess. They're just connecting their mic and camera, and we're gonna see if we can drag them. Okay.
Trying.
Right. I'm just gonna go over to the comments
Get a grip.
and see just oh.
Okay, that's all my acting, Scott. I'm tired.
Okay. Well, you better start. Happy birthday, Summer. There's Sneaky Phil. Oh, you're being accused
Phil.
of being sneaky.
Oh, Tim is calling Phil out every week. He's
I
not happy with
know.
Phil.
I think we get Tim on sometime to
Yeah, oh.
explain himself. Now, we've put Amy in the stream.
Come on, Amy. Come on, Amy. Come on, Amy.
And
Oh,
it's
spoiler
just-
alert.
let's see.
Who's the next contestant?
It's Amy. Well, we hope. Look,
He's
it's
put her
not
in
Amy at the
stream.
moment. It's just
She needs to dry her feet.
oh, you're at the bottom of the stream,
Four.
down with the
Four.
minnows.
Oh.
Right. People have just taken to shouting people's names.
Yeah, nice.
Yes. James. Tia. Amy.
Oh,
Oh.
Becca
Oh.
starting beef.
Oh.
Beef.
She's allowed
Right.
to. That's her birthday.
Yes, Becca's
Okay,
birthday.
here we go. We've got what we're going to
Okay.
do here. We are
Okay,
turning
what
the
we're gonna-
script around. Amy, you're going to come in. Come on.
Amy.
Is there one last chance or
Just
not?
rotating. Okay.
We're just rotating.
Okay. What are we going to do, Phil?
We're switching the script up. We are going to challenge the host of the show.
Oh,
Yes.
that.
Okay,
Yes.
here we go.
Yes.
Okay, Ed,
Right.
you're
3,
up.
2, 1, go.
All right, Ed, what's your favourite colour?
Purple.
Did you say green?
Lemonade.
I didn't. I said purple.
Okay, is it true that green means stop, though?
I believe red is more of a stop colour.
Okay, can you spell green for me, please?
Green.
Shouldn't it be green as in Grean?
I just don't know what you're doing.
Are you sure?
I have. Yes, I am, because I've got Amy here.
Wow! Yes, you said yes.
I know, but I've got Amy here. I'm going to add her to the stream.
Is
Because
he
here's
live?
Amy.
I'm gonna
No,
write
I got
down
24 seconds, and I was kind of. Oh, Amy.
Are you there? Amy, come on.
We can almost see you, Amy. We can almost see Amy.
Oh, come on now. Oh, do I hear stuff?
I can hear.
Maybe this is a technique. If we can't hear her, we can't hear her say yes or no.
Oh.
So it's a brilliant. She could be going for like 3 hours.
Okay,
Be like,
timer, you ready? Amy, you ready? 3, 2, 1. I'm joking.
Okay, I think we may have to
connect.
Okay, yeah, we've got at least. We'll be accurate with timing.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your efforts. How long will it take for Amy to get on the stream? If you put them in the chat, let us know.
Whilst we're doing this, Ed's going to tell us jokes. Are you ready? Off you go.
Okay, so there was a little inflatable boy, and he lived in a little inflatable world. And every day he'd get up from out of his little inflatable bed and go to the inflatable school. And one day he was sat in inflatable maths, and he'd had enough. Like he was bored of maths. Like subtraction, inflatable subtraction even is dull. So he took his pen, and I'm not advocating this. He took his inflatable pen and he stuck it in the inflatable wall and popped it. And his teacher came across and said, whatever are you doing? And he was cornered. He didn't know what to do. So I'm afraid he took his inflatable pen and he stuck it in his inflatable teacher's inflatable leg. And he popped. And he thought, oh no, what have I done? And he took his inflatable pen and he put it in his inflatable leg and let him, and like, he started deflating. Anyway, 2 weeks later, somebody had some puncture repair kits out, and he came to in hospital, and there in the bed next to him was his teacher. He was like, oh, what happened? And the teacher said, you've let me down. You've let the school down. But worst of all, you've let yourself down.
Very good.
Okay. I think we're not going to get Amy today, but I'm sorry. But here's what we're going to do. We are going to have a hangout. That's what we're going to do. After this, we are going onto Zoom, all the leaders, and we are going to hang out. So if you want to come join us on Zoom, please do. The leaders now are sending out invitations to that. If you haven't got one, then don't worry. Contact one of your leaders and we'll send it to you, and that would be great. Next week, we are going to get Amy on. We're going to have a chat with her, sort out her connection issues. Amy, we thank you for trying. We would love to you to play the game next week. So, Phil,
Yes,
next week's club. Why is it a big special one?
Ladies and gentlemen, next week's club is our last club of the term. Our sad crying face emoji. I want to see that in the chat. You guys, yeah, it's happening. It's going to be our last club, but it's going to be the best one yet. So you guys all need to come along. You need to invite like 3 friends. Oh, yeah, see, very sad. You need to invite 3, 4, 5 friends, 6 friends. We want to see like over 100 people on our stream. But it's just going to be an absolute banger. All right, so you just need to be here with us. Thank you, Katie.
But
Thank
it is going to be fun.
We are going to party like it's the last
1999. I was 15. You're welcome.
4.
I wasn't. I was 17 in 1999.
Very good.
Okay, so this week,
I need some more Jamie Long in my ears.
what have we got coming up this week, Sarah? What have we got coming
We
up?
have Campaigners on Tuesday. Get excited. We have Wind Down Wednesday happening on Wednesday. And then we've got our last club next Thursday.
We have it's been fun. This has been fun.
It's been very fun.
But
it doesn't mean we're stopping doing stuff. We're still going to do stuff over the summer. You just have to follow us on social media so that you can keep in the know with what's happening.
Yes. YL Hertford, YL Hoddesdon. Caleb there doing some maths. Yeah, we'll be doing stuff, and there's even stuff planned. So do get on our social media and get in touch with your leaders. Join us on Zoom. The invites to Zoom are going out now. And he's still in his pajamas.
Hey!
He's ready for bed.
Okay. So.
ZOOM.
Join us on Zoom. It's going to be a ball. And oh no! I thought we had Amy there. Next week we will get Amy on. In fact, we should get Amy to present it.
Yes.
Ooh. That could be fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, if anybody wants to be part of the show next week, get in touch with us, please.
Let us know you want to do it.
Do. Yes. Okay, so Kieran, it's been fun. Phil, it's been fun. Sarah, it's been lovely to see you. It's been fun. I can shake hands.
Why is Ed grumpy?
Why is Ed grumpy?
Why is he grumpy?
I mean, if you work with me, you'll know.
He needs some ice cream. Somebody send him some ice cream.
Oh.
Yes. Hashtag get Ed some ice cream. Hashtag Ed Wells for the One Show. Okay.
Zoom in. We're zooming.
We're zooming in 30 seconds. It's been a joy. We'll see you next week. I'm just really enjoying just making you wave for all the... We're still live, guys. Still live.